Hello traders, this is DFXS. Welcome to TFX family, and I believe that guys you are doing great. All right, in this video, I just want to make things clear because I think some people are confused or confusing themselves, whichever way. I don't understand, but I think it's good to record this video to make things easier, because I normally use a layman language that anyone can understand, because not everyone understands English. So some people, they're struggling to understand this, but this is the reason as to why I normally use a layman language and do things easier, so that even if you can use just your eyes to check, to watch the video, this means you can also understand how to use our system. So in this video, I'm going to share good information to make things in a very simplest way, to help you not to complicate things. It doesn't matter the experience you have on how to install software outside there, because our software are very, very unique in the market. And I like it even when people contact and say, "Oh, my friend, I have been doing the research, but I've never seen a software like this one." So this is that is one of the reasons that you should, after purchasing the system on our VIP, make sure you are added on our VIP, so that you can watch or follow the video instructions on how to install the system. So now we are going to see the importance of, as you can watch on my screen here, I have Terminal 1, Terminal 2, and Terminal 3. And this is what I've been trying to help you understand, but I've made it easier by setting every terminal with its template. Because sometimes when I talk about template, when I talk about how to install 3 terminals or 2 terminals, some people don't understand when it comes to what to install or to set on their system. So this is one of the best things that I would like you to follow this video, so that you can understand why you should use either 3 terminals or 2 terminals or 1 terminal, because that it will be your choice, because either of setup that you'll use here, it's a promised a profitable setup. One of the reasons as to why we now have 3, I think now it won't go beyond 3 terminals or 3 setups. It is to help you. By the way, this is a great favor to every TFX user system, because I promise that we are not going to add more system. So this means that, for example, purchasing any of our system, whether it is SMC or Nairobi, Renko Sniper or Dynamic, any of the system that you purchase, especially what I'm talking about here, it's like purchasing 3 EAs. All right, this is like working with 3 EA, because one setup, it would have been programmed, and we can sell it like another EA. But there is no need of that, because there is more than enough in Forex market. It is good to equip our client or our system users, to equip them to make sure that they are banking in all dimension. And this is the reason as to why it's up to you. If you use only one of it, it is still okay, because it is a good profit. Every setup here guarantees you a profit. But now, if you can watch our video, I think it's an old video, or I think also on our VP there is that video on how to install multiple terminals, because also installing multiple terminals is very, very important, because if you don't install them correctly, then the data can be interfered, or they can interchange, and something cannot work correctly. So it is good to install multiple terminal the way or according to instruction. You follow them correctly, so that you can install those terminal correctly. But if you don't want to do that, just install one terminal and you are good to go. But my advice is this: why leave like 2 EA out? Why work with one instead of working with all three, because working with three, it's like working with three EAs. The reason is the different setup and different signal according to the way. And the reason why also I'm releasing these three in one EA, it is because all of our setups, they are profitable. They don't, probably they don't have signal the same time because they have different analysis and different setup, confirmation and setup. But all of them, they are profitable. Then when I was thinking maybe to duplicate another system, I saw that maybe people will start being confused. They don't know which one now to buy. And I think that was another mistake, all right? So this is one of the reasons that we combine all this like three EA in one to help you to bank market in all dimension. And this is why I'm telling you, if you install one, you'll be profitable. If you install two, you'll be more profitable. And if you install three terminals, you'll be extreme profitable, because that is the choice of yours, because we don't want to have many EAs. So it is a very, very golden opportunity to have the system. Suppose now, let's say from example, from date one, all system, they are going to be $2,000. Being $2,000 also is like almost $700, because this is like purchasing a three system in one. But only through 3 days remaining, you can still get them with only 700, and you get three in one system. This is like three EAs. And those people who purchased the earlier, make sure if you don't have, if I haven't sent the templates, make sure you have this with 1, 2, 3 terminals so that you make things easier. But if you understood from the beginning, when I started saying how to install and the template to use, there is no need to ask for them, because it is the same thing. But if maybe you got you had maybe a challenge with that, then this one will be very, very easier. So let's go on. If, for example, I open the terminal one, so this means in one terminal, you are in these templates of terminal one, you'll have a expert indicators and the templates to use in that terminal. So it will make things easier for you, because in that terminal, you will copy the indicators for that terminal, and you will also copy the EA for that terminal. So when you open the terminal 2, the same thing, you'll find the terminal 2, it has its own templates and indicators, and also expert, or in other words, EA or a robot. All right. If you open the terminal 3 also to install in another terminal, when I say a terminal, I mean what you're seeing here. This is one terminal. All right. This is second terminal, and this is third terminal. So this is a terminal. This is another terminal, and this is another terminal, or this is another terminal. All right. So this tells you that what's happened here? Let me confirm. Oh, starts close with profit. I thought there was a signal. This was today's morning signal. So this tells you terminal means every terminal, because I don't know which language again I will use, because someone asked me, what is this called terminal? This is terminal, or a platform is a broker that you have in your members area. That is where you get a platform. But this one now, it's a terminal. This it's called a terminal. If you call it a platform, if that's what you understand, then make sure you have 1, 2, and 3. All right. So that in every terminal you will get a 3 or 2 or 1. So it will depend with the system. So let's just say, for example, now you have installed a Nairobi system, because I'm going to give example with this Nairobi system, and I want you to follow closely, because if you confuse yourself, my friend, don't blame me, because I do believe I'm sharing with a very, very understandable language in a very good basics. All right. So if you have installed in every terminal now, because I do believe you have seen in every terminal it has its experts indicators and template. So now let's go and say, for example, you have purchased the Nairobi manual system or any of our system. So this tells you, let's say, for example, if you want to work with all this, you are supposed to attach them, to open them, set them correctly, all right? You can see, you just open them as simple like this, as simple like this. You want to work with all this, all right? So again, if it is the Nairobi manual system you're using, it is very simple because you are going to select the template according to the installation that you have installed. If you have installed Terminal 1, maybe this is the template of Terminal 1, you are going just to click that template of Renko file. If it is a Renko system, you are going to use only Renko file. You don't need to attach anything. And I'm repeating this because some people are asking which indicator, how to attach the indicators. I haven't talked something like that. So the language here and the uses here, it's very simple. If it is a Renko system, you just use a Renko file in that template after proper installation. So let's say, for example, this one, it is with the Renko system and it is Terminal 1. And in Terminal 1, if it is for currencies, pairs, or whatever, it will be just a Renko file. If it is for gold, it is already renamed for gold. For gold, it's for only gold. You don't use it, you don't attach it in pairs, you don't attach it in anything else except gold. This is why I write everything, or I rename everything accordingly. All right. So if it is not for gold, then you should conclude that that can be used by anything else you want to purchase. So let's say, for example, this one is for the pair. You just click that Renko file. That's all you need to do. The second thing, you'll need to pause here. All right, you need to pause algo trading, then go to this corner and double click for the bot. If not, that's not easy for you, you can right click. All right, you can go to expert list. All right, you can just click and go to properties. Simple as that. Why are we doing that? It is because we want to do some setup. All right, so from there, the only thing you need, it is to set your account balance. If, let's say, for example, your account balance is 500, you just set here 500. And after setting here 500, the second thing, there is a list of, I think it's already pinned on our VIP, and the lot size that you should use in the account of $500. So if it is 0.05, yes, you can just set here 0.05 or 0.06 if that is the lot size according to your account balance. Then from there, you relax. You let the EA pick the trades automatically. All right. If that not so, then you can just leave it with 0.01. The system, it's automated. It will detect the lot size that it should be using. But in order to command it to use exactly the lot size that you want, you can just set their account balance. Let's say, for example, you are using $1,000. You are supposed to set their $1,000. And to this, you do it to all systems. So it's not only Nairobi. The start balance, you must set to any of the system that you purchase. If it is $1,000, we all know that the lot size of $1,000, a good money management, it is $1, 0.1. Then from there, you don't need to set it again and again. That is enough. And if that, maybe you feel like maybe somehow it can be complicated, you can ask us when you are purchasing the system to set for you according to your account balance, so that when we send to you, you just install and you just leave it like that. If it is Nairobi system, let's say for example, you just click OK, all right, and replace this template of, if it is the gold, you have made those changes, you can save to gold. If it is currencies, you just double click here and replace it. Simple as that. You don't need to do it again and again. Once you have done that, then you'll be just attaching your Renko file. Simple as that. Simple as that. All right. That's all you need to do. Then after there, you have attached everything here. If this is, let's say, for example, this is the Nairobi. Let's say, for example, you have touched your Renko file. I think you can see what I'm doing here. You attach your Renko file as simple as this, as simple as what I'm doing here. All right. As simple as these guys. I do believe you're following. So no shortcut. If you start doing your own things, that is you, not me. To me, I'm following the exact, if it is this for gold, you just come and pick for gold. So you don't choose the same profile template. For gold, it's already renamed Renko file gold. All right. So if it is for gold, it must be renamed gold. So I think I have attached twice. Where is this gold? Just a minute, here gold. You attach this gold. All right. US Tech, there is no US Tech, so you use this normal Renko file that for Nasdaq, US 30, USP 500, you can use this the same as this for normal currencies. The setup are good there, so you don't have to worry about that. All right. So you just follow the instruction the way I'm sharing with you here. You don't do things the way you think. You do them according to instructions. Then after everything is done, you activate algo trading. If you are using the Nairobi system, you no longer need to do anything. After you have done that, you'll just wait for the signal to be sent, or the alerts of the signal to buy or to sell. Let's go to SMC. And we have seen SMC. We also have, is this SMC? That is Nairobi. Let's go back to this one. Which one is this? Yeah, this is SMC Sniper. So for SMC Sniper, we also have for 3 terminals. All right. If it is for the 3 terminals, let's say, for example, you'll find that if it is, let's say, for example, terminal 1, the template after installation, you'll find that the template here is already here in quote H2. H2 means that attach that template in H2. All right. Let's go to template terminal 2. The terminal 2 here, after installing the terminal 2, you'll see it is for the H1. You can see you attach this file for H1. If it is gold, for H1, you can see they are very, very simple. There are only 2 in every terminal. So in this terminal, we have for the currencies, and this for the currencies, you can use it for Nasdaq US 30. But for gold here, you can see it's already highlighted for gold. So don't mess up. It's very simple, guys. I do believe you already now understand. When we go to terminal 3, you will find that the terminal 3 also should be H2, right? This one, I think I will still rename so that you don't maybe get confused. So I don't want which, if you attach this one in H2 or H1 is still okay, but I think H2, it's good. Not I think. H2 is the best for terminal 3. All right. So it will be very simple. If it is H2, you'll just attach it on H2 time frame, and you are good to go. So you don't have to do anything except what I'm guiding you. So if you try to do something else, it will be your own, not from me. And I do believe that is very simple to use it. And for the setup, you just tell me maybe you are starting capital, then I can set by default so that when you attach, it will be easier for you. Now, someone will ask, if I attach these three terminals, must it be from one account? Yes. Three terminals means three different types of signals. I don't want to give more details. Oh, this signal is this signal. No, 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 no. This is the EA, and it is very simple. If it is the manual, it is very simple. You just wait for signal. So my point here is just install. If you want to work with the two terminals, three terminals, that is up to you. But with the same account, so that the account can receive signal from different setup, and they are all profitable. We are doing this because we don't want you to miss any opportunity, any given opportunity in the market. You don't have to miss any signal as long as it's there. So this is why, because maybe in H2, in terminal 1, there is a signal. Maybe in terminal 2 and 3, there is no signal. And sometimes terminal 3 can have a signal. Terminal 1, there is no signal. Things like that. And since the system is programmed with money management, then you don't have to worry. Because one thing you must understand, it comes with one magic number. So don't change the magic number so that it can detect if there is another signal in another terminal, so that it can make things easier. That is the best thing about the system. It can detect from another terminal so that it can minimize the trades, or it can make sure that you are becoming a very, very profitable and taking care of your account. So it's very simple, guys, to use the system. And I do believe with that basics, everyone can be able to understand and to know what to do. So it is simple as that. Don't complicate the system. Don't limit the system, and don't limit yourself. My friend, everybody should be trading. And for example, for those people who will be trading or who are trading DERIV, make sure you tell me that, make sure you say that, you mention that you are trading DERIV, because we have a template for DERIV. DERIV is different because of volatilities and boom and crash. So those are very, very, very different with others. So guys, I do believe now that's good information that you really needed. Thank you so much, guys. And once again, welcome to TFX family. Thank you.